GPT-4 beats 90% of lawyers. ChatGPT-4 is the world prepared for the coming AI storm. We are already talking about GPT-5. GPT-5 will come out very soon, probably before the end of this year. And GPT-5 will be exponentially better than GPT-4. So these models are getting better and better and better every day. You can see the scores. They are doing much better than many humans. They are able to pass every exam, including law exams, chemistry, arts, history, everything. And GPT-5 will be having 10 quadrillion parameters. Compare it to GPT-4. It is how much larger and more powerful it will be like. 20 jobs GPT-4 will replace, written by GPT-4. You can see these are some of the tasks that are replaced by artificial intelligence. They are already being replaced right now. And what happened last week? There has been a new artificial intelligence model. This was the big news of the week, yeah? Along with another model. It is called Claude 3. Claude 3. This was released by Anthropic, which is a new AI company. This was established by people who have left OpenAI. So they left OpenAI. They established their own startup, which is Anthropic, and they released Claude 3. And right now, Claude 3 is even more powerful than GPT-4. Right now, Claude 3 is the most powerful artificial intelligence model in the world. And I tested its capabilities, and it can beat GPT-4 in many respects. And it does it better. So there is enormous competition in this space. And Anthropic has a valuation of already around $25 billion right now, although they are a new startup. They are a new startup, but they have reached a valuation of $25 billion already. So they are a serious competitor to OpenAI right now. And I have tested their capabilities. I have written an article on that. You can click on the article to learn more. Here is that article. Okay, I have asked it questions. You can see the questions and the responses, but you can see the table here. It surpasses GPT-4 in many respects. As you can see in green color, it is Claude 3 Opus is better than GPT-4 in many dimensions. So these models are becoming more and more powerful. I tested them, and you can see my questions and responses here. Okay? And it is as powerful as GPT-4. So I asked about latest developments in AI. What will happen? What will happen next? So you can see some of the things that will happen. AlphaFold unlocks biology. AI art auction shocker. Dolly will sell for millions. Neuralink demo. AI lawyer aces bar exam. So these are happening, and they will happen. These have not happened yet, but they will happen. Tesla, a Tesla self-driving car going from Los Angeles to New York with 0 interventions. This didn't happen yet, but Claude 3 predicts that it will happen soon. Soon, we will see a self-driving car going from Los Angeles to New York. And AI cloning humans. This is also a really bizarre prediction. So AI can scan your brain, convincingly clone your voice, personality, and decision-making. And AI played by Sam Altman will appear on a podcast. So these are the predictions by AI. So we will soon witness them. Okay? We will soon witness these innovations. And you can see some of the innovations that already happened here. GPT-4, Google's multimodal AI maestro called Marzo, Pong from scratch, protein structure, ChatGPT disrupting education, Sora disrupting Hollywood right now, Poker AI beating humans in poker, GPT-4 acing professional exams, Google's Bard doing multilingual magic, DeepMind solves 50-year-old biology problem, so what will happen next? Here are some predictions by AI. What will we witness? GPT Omega will have 1 trillion parameters. This is likely to be GPT-5. AI Masters Grandmaster Chess AI system will be released, it predicts. The first AI-generated blockbuster film will be soon released by a Hollywood studio. AI systems will make their first film from scratch very soon. Human-level automated coding AI is coming. AI models will be able to write code. They are already writing code. And you can see many more. But what matters here is AGI will be attained. What is AGI? Artificial General Intelligence. Artificial General Intelligence. It is coming very soon. Very soon. Some experts predict that we will have AGI in less than 1 year. Some predict that we will have it in just a couple of years, maybe several years, between 2026 and 2030. We will soon have artificial general intelligence, which means computers and machines will be as smart as human beings. And when they become as smart as you, it's just a matter of time before they become much smarter than all humans. So we are entering a new era in human history where artificial intelligence will be smarter than all humans if we don't prevent it. It has implications for civilization, society, humanity, business, but also it means enormous potential. World economy will explode. AI will be like magic. Many complex problems, such as climate change or inequality, can be better solved by AI. Why? Because AI systems have much more parameters, quadrillions of parameters. They are playing with, compared to the human brain, they can play with much larger amounts of data. These are data oceans, right? AI systems can detect patterns in these enormous data oceans. They can detect patterns better than humans. And they can connect unrelated dots together. That means they will soon be able to solve problems better than us, which means a qualitative quantum leap in civilization. When you combine the power of AI systems with quantum computing, then they will solve many problems much faster than human beings, which will change civilization, which will change humanity as we know it. And we call this AGI, AGI, Artificial General Intelligence. So what will happen then? Here are some predictions here. AI revolutionizing scientific discovery. in 2026, cures to HIV, AIDS, and cancer, new laws of quantum biology, AI-designed circular economies, AGI, World Government Advisor, environmental solutions that prevent climate change. And in 2030, there will be intelligence explosion. Intelligence explosion. Which means conquering death and aging, mind-computer symbiosis, physics recreated, interstellar expansion, going to different star systems. So our lives will be like science fiction movies pretty soon, in just a couple of years. Are you ready for this transformation? Unfortunately, none of your classes will prepare you for this upcoming reality because professors don't know it. Universities don't know it. You have to be really curious to do research about what is really going on. And I'm really curious, and I spend tens of hours every week on what is going on in the AI space. So I have written this article called What AGI is, what artificial general intelligence is, and what it means for your career and for your life. You can see this article here. Click on it and read it. So AI systems can now read, summarize, write, see, hear, speak, touch, move, understand emotions, play games, create videos, create images, read minds even. So they are becoming more and more powerful. They have also become artists. They can do videos, creative writing, graphic design. So we entered the second half of the chessboard. The second half of the chessboard, which means acceleration. You know the story? There is 1 grain on the first square, 2 grains on the second square, 4 grains on the third one, 8 grains on the fourth one, 16 grains on the fifth one, and so on. 32 grains, 64 grains, it doubles in each square, yeah? During the first half of the chess board, there is not much happening. These are all small rices. But in the second half, there will be so much rice that you can fill the world with those rices. It will be so much rice in the 64th one that you can, like, it will be an explosion of rice. Think of the same with intelligence. As these AI systems get more and more and more and more intelligent every day, there will be an intelligence explosion. This means these AI systems will take many of human jobs away. They will do human jobs better than humans. This has implications for the job market. If you want to really have a job, you need to work with these AI systems. You need to learn how to work with them, and how to collaborate with them, and how to create value with these systems. That's the most critical thing that you will ever learn today. Okay? How can I create value with these AI systems? So, there is more turbulence. Many of these companies are being disrupted. There is exponential innovation happening everywhere. AGI can be
Every
achieved
time there's an
in
update,
7
whether
months,
it's
some
a
say.
positive update or a setback, people ask me if I'm sticking to my prediction of AGI by September 2024 this year or 7 months from now. And I say, yeah, pretty much. So let's unpack why.
So this is, if this happens, it is something revolutionary. There has never been something like this in human history. This is unprecedented. I don't think it will arrive within 7 months. It is too soon, but it will arrive still very soon. So these AI systems are getting more and more superhuman. You can see the levels of AI here, different levels of AI. Right now, we are in level 1, emerging AI, ChatGPT, Bard, and then level 2. Level 2 is not achieved yet. We will soon have level 2, which means competent, more competent than 50% of all humans, all adults. Okay, so right now, AI systems are good in essay writing, smart speakers, yes, but in general, it is not achieved yet, yeah? So level 2 is yet to be achieved. And then we will have level 3, which is expert, which means AI systems are better than 90% of adults. We have seen examples of this. Grammarly. Grammarly is better than 90% of people in checking grammar. And Midjourney. Midjourney is better than creating images, better than 90% of people right now. So we have already achieved level 3 in some areas. But imagine expanding, these areas becoming expanded, and AI systems getting more and more competent across the board. They are getting more and more expert, which means it is like rising level of water. AI is like rising level of water. The water is rising pretty fast, okay? You need to be prepared for it. And then level 4 is virtuoso. That means it is better than 99% of adults. AlphaGo is a great example. It can play Go better than 99% of people. The same with AlphaZero. AlphaZero can play chess better than 99% of people out there. And then we will have level 5, which means superhuman. It outperforms 100% of all humans. It does the job much better than humans. The great example we have is AlphaFold, predicting a protein's 3D structure from an amino acid sequence. It has not been achieved yet in other domains, but it will soon be achieved. Many scientific problems in mathematics, biology, which are like hundreds of years of problems, they will become solved by AI. We will see that happening. Okay, so the sea level is rising faster. And you can see these levels here represented. AI has already achieved human-level capabilities in narrow fields. You can see these narrow fields here, examples. But what will happen when it achieves these qualities in general tasks? That's the big question. When AI systems become more competent in achieving general tasks, then we will see civilization changing rapidly, technology changing rapidly, world economy is exploding, and world GDP will explode. It will double and then triple. So we will soon see them happening. Let's look at the world's top assets. This is the world's top assets. You can see gold is at the top. Gold is about 11 trillion. Not too much. This is the total value of the gold in the world, 11 trillion. The world economy is around 100 trillion, okay? The world economy is around 100 trillion. It has just surpassed 100 trillion. Remember that. So 11% is stored in gold. And then what do we have? We have Apple, and then Microsoft. But what happened recently is Microsoft has surpassed Apple. So let me show you the latest figures. Microsoft has surpassed 3 trillion right now. Microsoft has become 3 trillion. It has become better than Apple. Microsoft became number 2 here. Apple became number 3. And then we have Saudi Aramco, petroleum, yeah. And then we have Google, 1.8 trillion. we have Amazon 1.6 trillion, and then we have silver, and then we have Bitcoin. Bitcoin has risen really fast, and it will soon surpass silver. It has almost, right now, I think it has surpassed silver. Let's look at the price of Bitcoin. What has happened with Bitcoin? Let's look at Bitcoin price. In dollars. It is losing a lot of value today, right? But let's look at the long time perspective, 6 months. 6 months. 6 months ago, it has been about $25,000, yeah? One Bitcoin was $25,000. Remember, it is very volatile, yeah? And today, it is more than $70,000 today. It is extremely volatile, yes, but if you invested, let's say 25,000 just 6 months ago. 6 months ago, you had $25,000 of savings, yeah? You put it in Bitcoin. That 25,000 became more than 70,000, you see? So the world's richness, all assets are flowing into Bitcoin. It is very volatile, yes, but the world's biggest investment companies, banks, they are buying Bitcoin like crazy. BlackRock has bought a lot of Bitcoin. Many big banks are buying a lot of Bitcoin. What does this tell you? What did you hear about Bitcoin? You heard that Bitcoin is very volatile, right? You can lose all your money, right? It is very speculative. It is too risky, yeah? You can lose all your money. It's a trap. They will deceive you. No, they won't. You can see the biggest winners have tripled their assets in just 6 months. No other investment in the world gives that kind of a return. Yes, it is volatile. It may soon go down again, yeah? But I believe it will go up again. It will soon reach 100K. This is not investment advice, okay? This is, you need to consider, you can lose this money, okay? But I believe personally that Bitcoin will reach 100K soon, and then even 125K. We will see that happening very soon. So, the world's richness, the world's rich are changing their strategies. They are buying Bitcoin, they are buying Ethereum, all the world's new richness. And, you know, they always told us Bitcoin is a scam. Don't invest in Bitcoin. So what should we do? Should we keep our money in wallets in dollars? What has become to the value of the dollar? It has declined. It is tremendously in decline. Yeah? The same with pound, the same with every currency in the world. The biggest scammers out there are world governments. They are printing all this money, which is becoming worthless. There is inflation everywhere. Your money is losing its value every day. That's the reality. So the biggest scammers in the world are world governments, central banks. They are the biggest scammers in the world. And that's why you need these new systems of storing your wealth in new systems, such as Bitcoin. So they are telling you Bitcoin is a scam. No, it is not. World governments are a scam. World money systems, they are scam. They are the biggest scam. They will eat you alive due to inflation. All your money will decline in value. And we have seen that happening. So that's why people are flocking. Not only people, but biggest banks, investment guys, BlackRock, they are investing like crazy in Bitcoin. Are they stupid? Why is it rising so fast? Ask yourself. So the world is changing really fast. That's what I'm telling you. So AI is rising on the one hand, and blockchain is rising on the other hand, okay? And we have seen Sora. Sora has changed the world already. You can give it prompts, and it will immediately turn it into movies. A cat waking up. So you give the prompt, and then you watch it. It generates this video in just a second. Yeah? Sora has transformed everything as we know it. And then we have AlphaGo, remember? And then we have Atlas, Boston Dynamics, robots are coming. Walmart has already added thousands of robots to its stores. Amazon have already invested billions of dollars in robots. Amazon is coming with its own drones and robots very soon. Tesla self-driving cars are already on the roads. And we have seen humans, for the first time, attacking a self-driving car in San Francisco. I think it was a historical event. For the first time in history, humans have attacked a self-driving car, which means there will be more tensions between humans and these AI systems. And there is a lot of politics around that. If we want to continue happiness, the only way is universal basic income. Because there will be so many job losses, the only way forward is ensuring universal basic income for everyone, regardless of whether you have a job or not. Yeah? That's the only solution, universal basic income. And they are working on this right now. So Gemini was a breakthrough. 1.5 was a breakthrough. Sora was a breakthrough. Sora will change the global economy forever. You can watch the videos. And Sam Altman, he wants $7 trillion. $7 trillion investment very soon because he wants to develop these advanced AI systems. $7 trillion, which is a huge amount, to develop sovereign AI. And Nvidia has surpassed Amazon. It has reached $2 trillion in market capitalization. Who is Nvidia? Remember the gold rush. During the gold rush, what happened? The biggest money makers were people who sold the devices for the searching gold. Yeah? They are the device makers who are selling these devices to gold diggers. Yeah? So gold diggers did not become rich, but these device makers became rich. Yeah? The same with Nvidia. Nvidia are the chip makers. They make GPU. Yeah? That's why they reached $2 trillion. Nvidia share is skyrocketing across the board because everybody is buying these chips. You need these chips. Why? For Bitcoin. For Bitcoin, you need these chips. Yeah? For AI systems, you need these chips, these smart chips. And these smart chips are only done by Nvidia and Taiwan. Yeah? So we need that. That's why its value skyrocketed. And who are the big players then? There are 7 big players in AI. Who are they? Microsoft, Nvidia, Alphabet, Meta, Amazon, Apple, and Tesla. They are in crazy competition with each other right now. These are the 7 big powers of AI. 7 big powers of AI. And I bought stocks of each of them because I know that they will be in an advantageous position in the AI market. Okay, so much is happening in the AI world. AI water is rising very fast. More than 50% of professions seem to be in serious jeopardy. So we need to urgently make sure that universal basic income is here. Job markets and educational systems are being transformed on a massive scale. So how do we survive that? How do we thrive? Elon Musk says, if you can't beat them, join them. This is Neuralink mission statement. If you can't beat AI systems, you need to join them. That's why he established Neuralink, right? Neuralink. brain-machine interfaces. And what happened? The first human in history was implanted with chips.
The first human has officially been implanted with a Neuralink. Throughout the rest of this episode, while I take you through the latest updates, I want you to think deeply about two things. Number one, whether or not you'd be willing to get a surgically implanted brain chip. And two, how life-changing this device can be for those who do choose to get them.
So these AI systems are getting more and more powerful. How do we survive? I give you strategies here, okay? Read them, implement them. They are all in the article. Sam Altman believes that we are not far away from AI systems enabling a one-person billion-dollar company.
All our teams, thanks to these tools and these technologies, can be able to do so much more. Is that a trend you're seeing from the startups growing around y'all in Silicon Valley?
We're going to see 10-person billion-dollar companies pretty soon, like billion-dollar valuations. And the thing that in my little group chat with my tech CEO friends, there's this betting pool for the first year that there's a one-person billion-dollar company, which would have been like unimaginable without AI. What'll happen?
I'm so interested because I literally just wrote that out in a letter to my LPs for AGM. This is a radical idea, and it gets even more exciting when you remember none of us ever, or all of us who have built companies to even more than like 100 people, don't miss back when it was smaller. And I think there's going to be a new drug, the exact opposite of that sort of phenomenon, where CEOs and founders are going to just be so excited to get up and go to work with much smaller, much more performant, much more stronger culturally teams. And I'm also kind of bummed around that CEO group chat. We can table that for later.
So, you can build a billion-dollar company as one person. That's the first time in history that this is becoming possible. You can create your own unicorn, $1 billion company using AI systems. This is the world's first in history. So you can create value using AI, and that's today's challenge, actually. You need to wear the hat of an entrepreneur in this new age, the hat of a futurist, the hat of an artist, be creative, the hat of a content creator at the same time in this era. So here is your challenge. I put together a challenge for you. It is called AI Value Creation Challenge. Do this at home, please. This is especially during the Easter break. You will have about 1 month on your free time during Easter, right? During this 1 month, I want you to think about your asset creation project. Can you accelerate that project using AI? So here's your challenge. In today's rapidly evolving digital landscape, AI is at the forefront of innovation. It offers unprecedented opportunities for value creation and entrepreneurship. Here is your challenge. You will harness the latest AI models like GPT-4, Sora, Claude 3, Gemini 1.5 to develop business models that generate sustainable revenue incomes for you. Imagine that you built your one-person company. One-person company. As one person, how can you create the most wealth, the most money? Think about that. That will be your challenge during Easter, okay? Come up with an enterprise with some product, services, create some value with AI systems, yeah, to maximize your cash flow, to maximize your income. And you can do this. So your mission is to create a profitable venture or product that leverages AI in creative, innovative ways. Okay, that's your challenge. And you can do this, actually. You can do this for your asset creation project as well. You will choose some AI model, and then you will describe a problem, and you will solve that problem. You will explain learning and financial projection, Yeah, how will you generate revenue and income and value? Can you scale this? Can you disrupt markets? Can you do branding? And how does your solution align with your career goals? And how can you build your target segment, target community? How can you engage them? 1,000 true fans, can you reach them? Okay, so that's the challenge. And how do we judge it? Like through these. It should be innovative. It should be integrative. It should have a market demand. It should be scalable. You should have a sound financial understanding, and you should be able to present your idea in a clear manner, okay? So I want you to brainstorm now. Brainstorm some possibilities on how to achieve this, okay? So do this on yourself. Imagine that you are an entrepreneur. You will be creating your own company, yeah, your own startup. You will try to make as much money as possible until summer. You can write ebooks. You can create your YouTube channel. You can write on Medium. For example, I have made thousands of dollars on Medium using AI. So you can make a lot of money using artificial intelligence in today's day as one person. And you can do this by spending just one hour every day. If you spend about 1 hour or maybe 2 hours every day, then you can build this enterprise. It's quite easy today. So think about how you can do this, okay? You need to be open, curious, open to making a lot of experiments, okay? So I want you to do some brainstorming today. Do this in groups if you can. Clusters of 2, 3, come together, okay? You can do this in clusters of 2 or 3. Work together. How can you use AI models such as GPT-4, Sora, Claude 3, Gemini 1.5 to create value? I want you to create as many ideas as possible, okay? You'll be using your own strengths and unique skills. You'll be deciding on your AI model and domain. Will you be focusing on healthcare, finance, education, etc.? Which domain? And how will you create solutions? Will you be writing a book, creating your YouTube, your Medium, digital products on Gumroad, maybe your Amazon store? Will you be selling on Etsy? How will you make money? Can you come up with products? Please brainstorm, create solutions. Can you create solutions for businesses, small businesses? Let's say these small businesses don't know anything about AI. Can you become an AI consultant? Can you sell solutions to them? They don't know anything about GPT-4, Sora, Claude 3. They don't know it. Nobody knows these. These are very new. So you can become an expert in using these. For example, Claude 3 emerged just this week, okay? Claude 3. That's why I tested it, okay? So this is Claude 3. Good afternoon, Fahri. What can I help you with? Let's ask it a question to create value. What should we do? I want to make $1 million until summer through my, let's make it more achievable, $100,000 until summer through my content creation, games. I can do YouTube, Medium, Gumroad, digital products, ebooks, Amazon, etc. Please give me the most promising entrepreneurial ideas that will make me the most money. I am interested in doodling. You can put your inputs, creativity, personal development, and AI. So let's see what it comes up with. You can also attach things. Okay? You can create a YouTube channel focusing on doodling, drawing, tutorials, creative exercises. Online courses, you can sell them on Gumroad. AI art and design resources, you can create ebooks, video tutorials, templates. Personal development coaching, one-to-one coaching sessions that focus on personal development, creativity, and productivity. Subscription-based creative communities, you can build this on Substack, reach millions of people. Print-on-demand products, you can do t-shirts, mugs, notebooks featuring your doodles, illustrations. AI-powered creative tools, you can, if you have programming skills, consider developing AI-powered creative tools or software, generating ideas, creating art or writing. Affiliate marketing, you can promote products or services related to your niche on your platforms. The key to success is creating high-quality content, build a loyal audience, diversify your income streams across multiple platforms. Okay, what should we ask next? Like, you can follow up on this. Create me let's go with the most promising one. Let's go forward with the most promising idea. Can you create a startup and website based on this idea? Let's see what it comes up with. I'm just curious. So be curious. Play with these tools. Yeah. This is Claude 3, by the way. Creative AI Studios is the company. Artists, designers, creative people can use it. Artist AI is the product. And yeah, it created a website concept as well. So Story AI, AI-powered writing assistant, Design AI, AI-driven design tool, creative AI workshops, and AI creative consulting. So these are the, and this will be Artist AI, the flagship product. Okay, so yeah, I mean, you just continue the dialogue, okay? What matters is you can upload your pictures as well. You can upload your documents as well. Ask it to turn it into a product, let's say. Come up with, let's say, I want to create a blockbuster book. A bestseller book on Amazon. Create that book and write its description for Amazon. Okay, so let's come up with, use it to, so that it will generate a book idea for you. Okay. The Creative Awakening, Unleash Your Artistic Genius with the Power of AI. This is the book, yeah? It started creating the book description. Within these pages, you can learn this and this and this. It included the contents of it. This is the Amazon page of it, yeah? So you can instantly start creating this book, yeah? Give prompts, write me chapter 1. It'll write you chapter 1, literally, yeah? Write me chapter 2, it'll write you chapter 2. And after it writes, you can put your unique human touch. Like, let me put my magic on it, my human touch. Maybe give examples from your own life, yeah? You should always put your creative touch, your human touch. Or you can give prompts to AI. Give me my touch. This is my style. Give examples of your style as a writer, yeah? Write like me. This is how I write. It'll write like you, imitating your style, okay? So AI systems are getting more and more powerful and clever. That's why you can write an ebook in just a couple of hours. You know, it'll take just 5-6 hours, you have your book ready. upload it, design. We have designer tools as well. AI can design the book as well, yeah? Give it to AI tools. You can design the book using AI again. If you want to generate some images, you can use Midjourney or Dolly to create the images for your book, yeah? And you can put them in your book and upload it on Amazon. It will take just a couple of, maybe 1 or 2 hours to upload it on Amazon, and you're done. You can create your book in just 24 hours. We live in such a magical age. I want each of you to understand the power of AI. AI is your greatest assistant. Okay? Use it, leverage it, create books, create videos, create content, create websites, create enterprises. You can do, sky is the limit. Yeah? You can create digital products, and you can start selling these. You can start selling these online. Okay? So that's what I want you to do. Please create some ideas. Create some ideas for your enterprise. What would you like to do? Discuss with each other. Give each other some support. Yeah? Brainstorming. Can you make like 5,000 pounds until summer using these? Please discuss some ideas. Let's start with 5,000. So you can follow the steps, discuss with each other.
Generated books. He invited us into his apartment in Toronto to show us. This kid made.
Let's look at this kid, okay?
This kid made over $1 million in 1 year with a business idea that nobody's talking about. AI generated books. He invited us into his apartment in Toronto to show us where he found this idea, how he started it on a budget, and how he built it in a few hours a day while attending college full-time. Before the money, Joe Poplis was just a uni student stocking shelves for $11 an hour. Now, he's making a living selling thousands of ebooks using an unconventional method with ChatGPT.
Initially, this wasn't the way I did it, but this is the best way to do it now.
But the craziest part about his business is actually not how he creates the books, it's how he advertises them.
The majority of my money has been made off of ads.
The AI revolution is here, and Joe is living proof. I'm Pat Walls, and this is Starter Story.
Okay, so young people have already started becoming millionaires. This is like real. I'm not telling you fantasies here. This is real. Many young people are becoming millionaires. So how can you do that? Please brainstorm, produce ideas together, yeah? And then I want you to build your idea during Easter for your asset creation project. Put it into action and see what happens. Try to start selling as soon as you can. Create an ebook, digital product, build your YouTube channel, Medium blog, start producing, okay? Start creating, start selling online. share your ideas if you have any original ideas to share with one another. You can also write in your notebook. Write down on your laptop or in your notebook if you have some amazing ideas. Put them on paper. Don't forget them. Keep creating ideas. Try to sell them. Try to tell them into product solutions. What would you like to do in your career? Can you become an AI consultant for businesses, small businesses? Can you create new solutions, new products, services? Can you create books, e-books, digital products? Can you create content, stories, YouTube channel, TikTok, Instagram brand? Can you create these? So you need to wear the hat of the entrepreneur. Let's look at this program. I found an amazing program. You'll learn so much from this program. It is as if you'll learn so much from just watching this program. It'll be like reading 100 textbooks. It'll be more valuable than reading 100 textbooks. Just watch this. Undercover Billionaire. This is a TV program.
My name is Glenn Stearns. I went from rags to riches, but it wasn't luck. Now I'm gonna start over with $100 and an old pickup truck in a city where I don't know a soul. Nice to meet you. I'm betting I can build $1 million business in 90 days. It could positively impact a lot of people if I do it right.
You're doing a good job.
And I'm gonna do it all undercover.
Undercover Billionaire, tonight at 8 p.m.
So this is the most amazing program ever. These billionaires, okay, they are taken to a place, to a city that they know nobody, okay? They leave that billionaire there with $100, an old truck and a used cell phone. That's it. These people are given $100, a used truck, and cell phone, second-hand cell phone. Yeah, that's the only thing that they have, and they have to start from zero. They know nobody. Okay, they change their names. Okay, and in just 90 days, they have to build an enterprise in just 90 days. That's their challenge. Yeah, and if that business reaches 1 million evaluation, then they win. Yeah, and you will see in each episode there is a new business person taking the challenge, okay? I have written about this. You can read the article here, but you can also watch the whole episode. This is from YouTube. I uploaded in your slides, okay? You can watch this, but my recommendation, watch as soon as you can because they will take these down, okay? Try to watch these as soon as you can.
Decades, the next generation of Americans may be poorer than their parents.
Seems like you work harder to make less money.
72% of Americans think the American dream is beyond our reach.
Is the American dream dead?
This dream has been in decline for decades.
This billionaire is betting it's alive.
You, my friend, were labeled a loser, least likely to succeed.
No one thought I would ever make it. I went from rags to riches, but it wasn't luck.
30 years ago, Glenn Stearns started with nothing and built a billion-dollar lending company, one of the largest in the country. But have the times changed?
The business principles that got me rich are how I'm gonna get rich again. But talk is cheap, right? I'm gonna prove it.
Glenn is betting $1 million of his own money that he can take $100 and grow it into $1 million business in just 90 days.
But I understand that I get treated differently because I'm wealthy, while for most people, the deck is stacked against them. So, to keep this experiment fair, I'm gonna do it all undercover. I won't use my name, my money, or my connections. I'll go to a city where I don't know a soul, and I'll start from the bottom with only $100, a cell phone with no contacts, and an old pickup truck. I'm gonna work with locals to build this company, because I know I can't do it alone. You in or out?
Sounds like a beautiful idea. I'm in.
I know it's not gonna be easy. Too old, but I've never been afraid of hard work. I'm pumped, man. I'm on my way.
At the end of the 90 days, Glenn's business will be independently evaluated.
If it's a penny short of $1 million, I'll put $1 million into it. Win or lose, the people who help me get there will be rewarded. But they don't know it.
With $1 million of his own money on the line, Glenn Stearns will see once and for all if the dream is still possible in America.
About doing this for
5 degrees Fahrenheit.
Erie.
So he's taken to the
Pennsylvania. Down.
He arrives to a city that he doesn't know a soul.
Town Erie. So half my money probably at least.
He sleeps in his car because he cannot give it to a hotel. Yeah, he doesn't have any money.
I got a nice bed right here, so to speak. Listen, I don't have any time to waste here. So I'll place an ad right now for anything that I can do with my truck. I mean, from scrap metal removal to clean out services, you know, shoot, I mean, I'll clean houses, anything, doesn't matter.
So he finds a job.
Matter to me. Money. So if I can find these discarded items, I can...
He goes to the dumpster, he finds these discarded tires. He finds these tires and he resells these tires and makes about $5,000 from reselling these dumpster tires. And then uses that money to buy old cars. He starts selling and buying and selling old cars. He makes about $20,000 from those old cars. And then with that $20,000, he starts building his business. Okay, so that's how he does it.
Potentially flip them for hopefully a lot of money. This is what I'm looking for, but they cut in half. That doesn't work. So close. It's a lot harder than I thought.
Project, we're developing a dog toy, so we want...
He meets a lot of businesses.
I've given my camera crew...
He works there, so watch the episode. It is like about 5 hours, yeah, but like you can watch it still in 2x if you want. But it's an amazing story. Like you will see that how these people are not billionaires by accident. They started with zero. They started with hard work and amazing creativity and entrepreneurial spirit. And that's what you need to have. You know, if you have that sort of an entrepreneurial spirit, you can also become a millionaire. So you'll find other episodes. Elaine Claude, Grant Cardone also took the challenge, and Monique Idlet. So you can watch the episodes. Yeah, unfortunately, some of them are taken down based on copyright, but just Google them. Google them because some others are uploading it on YouTube all the time. So have a look, okay? Like watch that program, get some inspiration, and read these books. These are about getting rich. These are books about getting rich. Read these books. Invest in yourself, start a business. So if you follow these steps and apply them, you can also become a millionaire, especially using AI. You have access to AI systems, internet, laptop, smartphone. Everybody can become a millionaire today. These are some ways of making money while you're asleep. So remember, ideas are worthless. It's all about executing ideas. If you have a brilliant idea, it's worth $20, yeah? But if you apply it, then it becomes 1,000. So-so execution becomes 10,000. Good execution becomes 100,000. Great execution becomes $1 million. Brilliant execution means $10 million. So that's how you build a business. It's all about executing these ideas. So here's a brilliant idea.
And you might hear a sound that's sort of a little bit like this. But in order to hear a sound, you actually have to move the bow. We can also use motion to do things like change octaves. And also to change expressive parameters. So, for example, we can hear vibrato being added into the sound. Or we can also use motion to transfer between instruments. So here we have a violin sound, but then we can switch to a harp sound. We can also use motion to actually trigger notes. And we can also use motion to control the sound of a piano. We can play harmonically, also play the sound of an ensemble.
So think about ways of how you can add enormous value, like these people.
So you're valuing your company at 3.5 million.
Look at this grandma. He has $1 million evaluation just by selling bread.
So you're valuing your company at $3.5 million?
Yes.
Can you point to your best-selling loaf of bread?
This is the best seller. To make a large loaf costs $1.60.
What's its price point?
Between 13 and 15.
Hey? $13 and $15.
$15, yeah.
So it's a premium product, and you make it for
$1.60.
$1.60.
Can I look at a $13 loaf of bread?
Some of the top restaurants in Perth use that across the board because it's a really nice loaf.
Look how big that is. It's probably 2 loaves.
That's $13.
Yeah.
$1.60's worth of ingredients.
Yeah.
This is fabulous.
Thank you.
Would you like to sit down?
I'd love to, thank you.
It's fantastic. I can't stop eating it.
You've done a great job here, so I'm not surprised you've got all these awards.
So that's how you create value. You become an entrepreneur, you sell your products, you write down 10 ideas a day, you use AI. So we created this book, started selling it on Gumroad, Squash book, based on our lecture, remember? It is now on Gumroad. So you need to instantly turn these into products, okay? And you need to establish your asset creation game in your project. So, for example, I used GPT-4 to increase wealth, creativity, and success. I wrote this article, and it has made me $33. Yeah, it's not bad for just one article, because writing this article, it took me just half an hour. I wrote this in half an hour using AI. I didn't write anything. I asked AI to write it, okay? So that's how you can easily make money today. $33 is a good money using AI. Yeah. It took me just half an hour to do this. Half an hour. You don't need to spend a lot of time. Look at these articles I have written on Medium. I used GPT to create 800 articles in 1 year. I wrote 800 articles. Actually, I didn't write them. I just gave the prompts. AI has written them. Yeah? And I specify it in my articles. I didn't write it. I just asked the right questions. Yeah? I'm asking GPT-4 the questions, and it generated me these articles. Yeah? And as you can see, these articles make money. Yeah? These articles make money. As people read them, they make money. So I asked AI articles. I used ChatGPT to learn Italian. It has made $94. How will the world look like in 2030? I asked AI, you know. So you can also easily create a lot of value using AI, everyone. That's why do this challenge, okay? AI value creation challenge. Do it especially during Easter, okay? You can also use this challenge for your asset creation project. If you want to accelerate your asset creation project, you can turn it into an AI value creation hackathon, okay? You can do this. It'll accelerate your journey. You can create much faster using AI. So, what else is happening? I will be skipping some parts. Google achieved a huge milestone. What was that? Quantum supremacy.
The tantalizing promise of quantum computers is that they can do certain tasks exponentially faster than classical machines. And the quantum supremacy experiment is proof that this is indeed the case.
The word quantum computer is a little bit misleading because it sounds like a computer. And when people think of computer, they think of a phone or a laptop. The truth is the phone and the laptop and even a very powerful supercomputer all operate according to the same fundamental rules. And a quantum computer is fundamentally different.
The classical bit stores information as a 0 or 1, and a quantum bit can be both 0 and 1 at the same time. If you have 2 quantum bits, then there are 4 possible states that you can put in superposition. With 3 qubits, it's 8, 4 qubits, it's 16. It grows exponentially.
The nice thing about quantum supremacy is that it is a very well-defined engineering milestone.
In a nutshell, what we're trying to do is we're trying to show that experimental quantum computers can surpass the best supercomputers in the world.
Simulate what the quantum computer is doing on a classical computer. We gradually increase the complexity of that.
So, quantum computers are coming, and Google achieved it recently, and it'll transform the world as we know it. Google Assistant is transforming jobs. Google Assistant can now make phone calls. I think you have already seen this, Google Assistant's achievement.
The particular haircut appointment to businesses in a good way. Businesses, let's say you want to ask Google to make you a haircut appointment on Tuesday between 10 and noon. What happens is the Google Assistant makes the call seamlessly in the background for you. So, El Salon.
How can I help you? Hi, I'm calling to book a women's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something on May 3rd. Sure, give me 1 second. Sure, what time are you looking for around? At 12 p.m. We do not have a 12 p.m. available. The closest we have to that is a 1:15. Do you have anything between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m.? Depending on what service she would like. What service is she looking for? Just a woman's haircut for now? Okay, we have at 10 o'clock. 10 a.m. is fine. Okay, what's her first name? The first name is Lisa. Okay, perfect. So I will see Lisa at 10 o'clock on May 3rd. Okay, great. Thanks. Great. Have a great day. Bye.
Okay. So, China has surpassed US on the Fortune 500 list. Eagle versus the dragon. China is investing in AI to become the leader in AI. And China has the world's most valuable unicorn, ByteDance, creator of TikTok. And China is also creating 6G. 6G will be much faster than 5G, fast enough to download 142 hours of Netflix in a second. And China has sent the world's first 6G satellite. So, lots of competition in technology. Elon Musk created Starbase. The world's first space hotel opens up. This is a space hotel. NASA's Mars Perseverance landed on Mars recently. Have you seen the landing video? It's an engineering marvel. Exploring Mars. So, lots of technology events happening. Just be curious. I want you to be curious and follow these, different technology disruptions. Everyone is in technology right now. You need to learn. Let's look at jobs of the future. When we think about the future, it will be like science fiction. These are transforming the workplace. We will soon have 11.2 billion people. Sustainability is a major challenge. The age over 60 is more than doubling. The age of over 80 will be triple in the world. So look at these jobs. These are future jobs. I want you to have a look. Which one would you like to consider? Look at them, go over them quickly. Which one would you like to do? Digital rehab counselor. So how do you keep break, detox from digital inputs? Personal brand advisor. How do you build your personal brand in today's day and age? Virtual reality designer. VR designers, this is a huge job, especially as we are building this metaverse. Organizational disruptor, have a look. These are disrupting organizations. Chaotic changes in an organization to promote creativity, risk-taking, collaboration, and innovation. Personal education guides, which will provide you customized learning. Brain implant specialists. These will put Neuralink in human brain. Neuralink, brain-machine interfaces, how do you put them into the human brain? Personal microbiome manager. These are microorganisms to prevent obesity, heart disease, having the right bacteria. This is about shaping your bacteria. Pharmaceutical artisan. This is about 3D painting drugs that are customized for you based on your unique genetics history. So which ones are more appealing to you? Have a look. Take note. Let's continue. End-of-life manager, memorializer. This is about your online activities. When you lose life, what will happen to your online presence? That's the big question. These people manage that. Hyper-intelligent transportation engineer. This is hyperlink. Cyborg designers. This is how do humans come together with machines? That's the big question. How do we combine ourselves, our bodies, with machines? We might become cyborgs, cyborg designers. Robotic holographic avatar designers for the virtual world, metaverse. What else? Space tourism guide. Space tourism guide. Space nurses or physicians who are operating in zero gravity. Android relationship counselor. These are how do we build our relationships with AI systems. People will start falling in love with their AI. What happens then? Remember the movie, Her? The man falls in love with the AI. What happens then? Mind transfer specialist. Okay, so these are some of the jobs of the future. So think about how you will, so you need to become a futurist. That's why you need to watch science fiction to understand what's going on. So the best method to visualize the complexity of technological future is reading or watching science fiction. That's why you need to manufacture curiosity, wonder. Okay? So, sorry about that. Some of you were sleeping, so I wanted to wake you up. Okay. Look at these science fiction movies. Let's say you want to build an underwater civilization. How do you do that? You look at science fiction. This is Star Wars.
An outsider. For warm welcomes.
They go underwater. An underwater civilization. You watch the movie, get the inspiration, get the imagination, and then start designing it. Okay? Look at Star Trek. They invented a language, Klingon language. Thousands of people are talking this language, Klingon. It emerged in Star Trek. And look at Inception, you know, the world of dreams, if you want to understand.
There's one thing you should know about me. Dreams feel real while we're in them. It's only when we wake up.
This was your responsibility!
Okay, so it's all about building new worlds. Remember the movie Avatar? Now the way of water is out. If you haven't watched it, again, watch it. How do we travel to these new worlds and use our imagination to build value? So that's why you need to watch science fiction movies. I put lots of examples to do that, okay? And our lives are becoming like science fiction movies. Look at these digital models.
These are the new faces of the fashion industry, except they're not real faces. They're actually digital models, and they may change the over $2 trillion global fashion industry as we know it.
So our lives are becoming like science fiction movies. Look at Lil Makila.
A couple of weeks ago, I found myself going down a YouTube hole, clicking from video to video, until I eventually found myself on the YouTube channel of Michaela.
Okay, so hi. This is fun and weird. Never done this before.
She's basically like if Emma Chamberlain...
Thank you for watching my videos and being my friend.
...became a Sims character.
Hi. Hi. I'm gonna share some of my life with you. Honestly, it could get kind of personal.
The interesting thing about her is that she's not a person. She's a character made by a team of writers and graphic artists here in Los Angeles.
I'm a 19-year-old musician, change seeker, taco truck expert, and robot.
We made a video about her over a year ago, and at that point, she had just been named one of Time Magazine's most influential people.
People feel really connected to her because it's written as if she were a real person.
She's grown a massive following on Instagram and has collaborated with major brands. And she has hit songs with millions of streams.
You say my name and it's like money, baby. I wanna spend it all on you.
Since our last video, she's partnered with Calvin Klein. She went to Coachella with YouTube Music.
What's up? It's Michaela here with YouTube Music at Coachella.
And recently became a member of Samsung's Team Galaxy to promote their new phones.
Posting on Instagram or Twitter is one thing, but seeing Michaela on YouTube is just bizarre.
Okay, so we are living in a science fiction movie almost. The world's first AI news anchor. Where in China?
现场的各位朋友，大家好，欢迎来到新华社。我是由新华社和搜狗公司联合培育的全球首个 AI 合成女主播。我的名字叫辛小萌，我的声音和外形脱胎于新华社新媒体中心新闻主播区吗
Okay, so if you are curious, you'll see a lot of innovations. Let's finish with this time travel. I want you to go to 2028, just 4 years into the future. Time travel machine. Imagine the world. Imagine that you are traveling to the future. You can choose the year, by the way. It doesn't have to be 2028. You can choose 2030, etc. You can choose the year, okay? Imagine that you come out of this time travel machine, yeah? Imagine the world around you, organizations, your career, your life. Where do you dream yourself? Please write down in the next 2 minutes. If you are into a time travel machine and you want to think like a futurist, what kind of a world will we be living in 2028? But you can choose any time. 2030 if you want. What kind of a world will you be living in? Can you make some predictions? Bold predictions, and put them on paper. You can actually also use the help of AI with this exercise. Go to GPT-4 or Claude 3. Ask it the question. Imagine that you are in a time machine. You come out in the year 2028. Share me your predictions, and AI will share with you its best predictions. Okay? You can also use AI for this exercise. Just mention that. Okay? If you want to do it with AI, you can try it on Claude 3. Or on GPT-4, or you can try it on Gemini 1.5. There are so many AI models out there. Just ask it this question and see what it comes up with. You can then compare the results of these models. You know, is Google's Gemini performing best, GPT-4 or Claude 3? Which one is performing the best when you travel to the future? Ask them questions and compare their answers and publish it on YouTube or publish it on Medium, and you can instantly start making money. Why? Because people are curious about the future. They want to have their predictions. Yeah? You can ask predictions about the stock market, Bitcoin price, different prices of different shares. Yeah? Yes, they are speculative, but you can still. And the rising trends, jobs of the future, you can ask them about new jobs. Okay, so you can time travel using AI as well. For example, let's say you are designing the city of the future. You can doodle, draw, imagine. I want you to create some ideas. Imagine the city of the future where AI is very powerful. AI is very powerful in this city. How would you design it? And which city is fastest in its technological evolution? Do you have a guess? In the world, which city is fastest? the Chinese city, Shenzhen. Shenzhen, China's Silicon Valley, emerged here. And if you have a look, Shenzhen, China, Hello World. Hello World. Let's look at that episode. Hello World has traveled there.
I've come to this park to get fitter, happier, and more productive. All under the watchful, approving gaze of Deng Xiaoping, the revered granddaddy of China's free market reforms. The scene tells you much of what you need to know about Shenzhen. It's China for sure, but it's also something different. It's a city of imports, young, hardworking, smart, and often freer-thinking people, plucked from all around the country. They've come here to toil during the day, improve themselves at night, and to get ahead. It's ambition that is the lifeblood of Shenzhen. Its factories, its markets, its startups, its surging tech empires. And it's stuff like this, an orgiastic explosion of LEDs that are the greener and of course more futuristic version of fireworks. Can your city do that? No, your city sure as shit can't.
Okay, so watch this episode to learn more. You can learn about space business, asteroids as well. Who will be the first trillionaires? Those who mine asteroids. Asteroid mining is a $1 trillion industry. And you can watch these as well. Flying cars are coming soon. Drones. Drone business is growing fast. And you can look at, of course, Elon Musk as a hero. Remember the Cybertruck and all his ventures? He transformed 8 different industries by himself. Transformed 8 different industries. He has established more than a dozen of unicorns by himself. And you can see some of his companies. He's everywhere, transforming the world. And you can read more about his biography. So keep an open eye, learn more, okay? Just follow the slides. You'll find much more exercises. I'll finish up here. I'll finish with a puzzle. Who are the biggest act, global East Asian act in history? They are actually the most successful band in world history. Who are they? They generate $3.6 billion every year for South Korea. Who? No, they are the BTS. Can you tell the names of the members? Anyone? BTS members? No? No army members here. Okay. So let's look at their story as we finish.
BTS is everywhere, and people can't get enough of them.
BTS!
Please welcome BTS! After finding success in South Korea, they were able to make a huge splash internationally. Tickets for their global concert tour sold out within hours of being released. They became the first ever K-pop act to make a #1 album, with 2018's Love Yourself, Tear, anytime soon. Their newest album, Map of the Soul, Persona, is already looking like it'll be a huge hit. And of course, People camped outside for days to see them perform live on Saturday Night Live. But BTS wasn't an overnight sensation. It took them years of hard work to get to this level. BTS debuted in June 2013, and they quickly gained a dedicated fan base thanks to social media. They show a lot of love and appreciation for their fans, who they even named ARMY, which means Adorable Representatives for MC Youth. And in 2017, BTS won the Top Social Artist Billboard Award, breaking Justin Bieber's 6-year winning streak, and making them the first K-pop act to win a Billboard Music Award. Unsurprisingly, they won again in 2018. BTS.
Okay, so you can read more about their success story. They were at the UN recently, and Mattel did a baby collection, dolls collection, and I've written this article, 3 remarkable lessons from the world's most successful band. It has made a lot of money. There are so many BTS fans that they all read that article. Okay, so thank you so much. I'll see you next week, everyone. Thank you for your attendance and interest today. And I'll see you next week. Thanks. I'm uploading the slides right now, okay? The full slides.